Let's take a look at Percolate's Quiz Builder. I'd like to add a new quiz to one of my courses, so I select the course, scroll down to Add Content, and select the Quiz Builder. Okay, now I'm looking at the settings for my new quiz. First, I'll give the quiz a name and description. I'll go ahead and keep the default of 1 attempt per question. Now I want a passing score of 80%, so I'll set that now. And if I choose to not have a passing score, the quiz can't be failed. Now that's a neat way to create surveys in Percolate where the answers to questions are stored, but never scored. I'd like to see the score in the results page, so I'll turn that on. If I wanted custom messages to show up on the results page, I could set those here as well. I'll just go ahead with the defaults and click on the Save button to save my settings. Now I can add pages to my quiz. I just click on the Add Page Here link, and you can see the placeholder for my new page shows up in this list. There are currently 3 different types of pages that I can add, 2 types of questions, and a plain informational page. The informational page is the simplest, so I'll make one of those now. First I click to edit the text of the page. You can see we have a WYSIWYG editor here, so I can make this quite readable. Once I'm done with that, I accept the changes. Now I'd like to upload an image for this page. I just click over here in this box, choose Browse, and find my image. And when I'm happy with what I have, I click on the Save Page button, and I now have a 1-page quiz with no questions. Since you can create as many informational pages as you wish, and since quizzes don't actually have to contain any questions or scores, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from creating whole courses using this tool. Now I'll go ahead and add a question. I'll put it after the informational page I just created, and I'll make it a multiple choice question. As you can see, the settings for the multiple choice and matching question types are nearly identical, only the question itself differs. For this multiple choice question, I'll type my question here, and accept the changes. Then I'll type up each of my answer choices. For the sake of brevity, I'll just have 2 answers to choose from. I click the first one and type an answer and accept it, and then the same for the second answer. The radio buttons here to the left of the answers are used to indicate the correct answer. By the way, if you're building a survey, you can just ignore them. In this case, I'll select the second answer as being correct. To make this quiz as instructionally useful as possible, I'm going to create some feedback here at the bottom. I'll use the correct feedback to confirm that they got it right and provide a little more information. I'll also try to use the incorrect feedback to give them a helpful tip so they can remember the correct answer for the next time. Since I chose 1 attempt for each question in my quiz's settings, the try again feedback won't be applicable, but that's where I might offer a hint to guide them to the correct answer after getting it wrong. I'm done with my question, so I click the Save button to add it to my quiz. If I wanted to remove a page or shift some pages around, I could use these little controls at the bottom of each page over here in the page list on the left-hand side. But I'm happy with the way this tiny quiz is laid out and the page is saved, so I'm ready to view it. For that matter, if I've already assigned people to this course, they could actually take this quiz right now. But since I'm still working on it, I haven't assigned this to anyone yet. To view this quiz, I just need to click on the Title or Launch button down in the Launch to Review area. The quiz opens up in a new window. Here's my informational page. I click Next. Here's my question. And there's my feedback. I get to the end and there's my score. Looks like I passed.